Once upon a time, when miracles still happened, there was a magic spell which opened the gateway to the enchanted world of Simsala. The place where all the fairy tale characters really lived. Simsa, Simsala, Simsalagrim.
Our two brave heroes help through the sorrows, Yo-Yo and Duck Crow. Their storybook shows them where to look, they simply carry on. There are miracles in the world where fairy tales are living, in the world of Simsala. All your dreams come true, the adventure's calling you. Simsala, Simsalagrim.
The Frog King.
Hey! Hey! This is fun!
Fascinating. Here we have an extremely fine specimen of the common indigenous water lily, also known as the pond rose, or as the ancient Romans used to say.
Shh! Quiet a minute, Crocky.
Oh, my prince! My poor, poor prince! What's to become of us, my lord? What are we going to do? Oh, you almost scared me half to death. Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was the sorceress again.
Sorry, but we were just wondering if you were okay.
What does it look like? Who are you two anyway?
I am Yo-Yo, the greatest adventurer since, well, ever.
And I am Croc, Doc Croc, scholar, philosopher, and virtuoso.
Yes, never mind all that, Crocky. This man's in trouble. Hey, didn't you mention a sorceress?
And why the chains?
My name is Heinrich. I am coachman to the noble Prince Edward. Oh, if only we had sunk.
Sunk? What do you mean?
It's a long, sad story. You don't want to hear it.
Of course we do. Don't we, Crocky?
Do we?
Well, it all began when Prince Edward was to choose a bride from among the king's daughters. We were on our way to his castle when suddenly the fog closed in. Help! Help! We need help!
Help! Help us, someone, please!
It was a terrible moment, but not nearly as terrible as what was to come.
Yes? Did somebody call for help?
Thank heaven! Help us, please! We're sinking!
So you are. Dearie me.
I am Prince Edward. I'll reward you well if you'll just get us out of here.
Of course I'll help you. I'll have you out of there in no time.
Thank you! Thank you, kind lady!
On one condition. That you grant me one wish.
Why, yes, anything. Only please hurry.
Very well.
Hold on, Your Highness!
A remarkable feat of magic, old woman. Here, take this, with the gratitude of Prince Edward for your kindness and help. Come, Heinrich. The princesses await. Whoops. Is, something wrong, madam?
You still owe me one wish. Remember?
Oh, come, dear lady. What more could you possibly want than a royal nugget of gold?
Oh, nothing much. Just an insy-winzy pint-sized wish.
Well?
That you take me for your bride.
You hear that, Heinrich? That's very funny, don't you think?
Yes, I do, Your Highness.
You find it amusing? Good, good. then I'm sure we'll be very happy together.
Madam, forgive me, but how can I put this? What you ask is impossible.
So, somehow, I'm not good enough for you. Is that
No,
it?
course not. You are one of the most amazing people I've ever met. But as a prince, of course, I'm. Yes, thank you, Heinrich. As a prince, I'm only allowed to marry a beautiful young princess. Well, a princess, I'm sorry to say, but it's kind of a tradition with us.
Oh!
You dare to break your word to me? You shall pay for this with your life.
No, no! Have mercy, great sorceress! Please don't take the prince's life. He is still so young.
He grovels nicely, your little minion. Where did you find him?
Heinrich? He's been a faithful servant all my life. Please listen to him.
Very well. I shall give you one chance. Since you would cast me aside for a princess, you must prove yourself worthy of a princess.
How? What do you mean? How can I prove such a thing?
Simple. Find a princess who is willing to share her golden dishes and goblets with you, willing to let you sleep in her bed, and one who can bring herself to kiss you. Then I shall spare you.
Share her goblets? Sleep in her bed? Well, seeing as I'm the most handsome prince on earth, and my father is a wealthy king, how hard could that be?
This hard, my pretty fellow.
No! Please, don't do this! My lord?
Ribbit. Oh, I feel a little strange, Heinrich. Do I look all right to you?
Well,
Ribbit.
Your Highness,
Ribbit.
you look fine to me. It's just that you happen to have been turned into a frog.
Now listen here, you. Ribbit. Change me back immediately, or else.
Or else what? And if you say a single word to the royal family, I shall return and eat you alive. I'll be watching you.
Ribbit.
And since then, my lord has been in a state of despair. And as there's nothing I can do to help him, I have shackled myself with these chains.
Well, we're here now, so you won't be needing those chains for long, will he, Cracky?
Won't he?
Of course he won't. Fate has crossed your path, my friend. You are in the hands of the top 2 specialists for sticky messes.
But by the way, where is the prince?
Come on, let's go and meet the guy.
Excuse me, Your Highness. These 2 friends would like to make your acquaintance. They believe they can help you.
No one can help me. Ribbit. I've been sitting here for ages and not one princess has even come close. Ribbit.
Why don't you wait in the castle grounds? You'd stand a much better chance of meeting a princess there.
Because, Ribbit, there aren't any ponds in the castle grounds. Ribbit.
He has a point. Wait a minute. Who says that a frog has to live in a pond? Follow me. I have an idea.
Well, what are you waiting for? He's good at ideas. Trust me.
You really think this'll work?
You couldn't be any closer, Your Highness. It's just a matter of time. You see? What did I tell you?
Good luck, my prince. We'll be watching from over there.
Go get him, Your Majesty.
Now what do we do? If Father finds out we've lost his precious orb, we'll be in big trouble.
A frog!
Forgive me, dear ladies, but can I be of assistance? All I ask in return is that you grant me one small wish.
How dare you!
Ribbit.
Don't you know we're princesses?
You can't make demands on us. You're a slimy old frog.
Don't be so horrible. He was only trying to help, weren't you, little frog?
Ribbit.
Talk to him if you like. We're going for lunch, aren't we?
Yes. And when Daddy asks where his golden orb is, we'll simply say you dropped it in the well.
I'm sorry about my sisters, and it's very kind of you to help. If you can get the golden orb back, I'll gladly grant whatever you want.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Stay right there.
He did it!
It worked!
Shh.
Thank you, sweet frog. And now, tell me what is your wish for me to grant?
Go on, Your Highness. You can do it.
I would like to eat at your table from your golden dishes, to drink from your golden goblet, and then to sleep in your silken bed. Ribbit. Oh, yes. And there's one more thing.
How dare you? You can have pearls and gems and, look, here, even my crown. But you dare to ask to sleep in my bed?
Yes. I mean, you promised, didn't you? You gave me your word.
Nonsense! You're an impudent, slimy frog. My crown is ample reward, and that's all you're getting.
Oh, I blew it. I've never been so embarrassed in all my life. And I hadn't even got to the kissing bit. Ribbit. Oh, that's it. It's all over. There's nothing else for it.
No, Your Highness!
Wait!
Oh,
Your
no,
Highness,
do
please,
it.
listen a moment!
Let go of me. My life is ruined.
You did okay. You still have her promise, remember?
No, I can't take it anymore.
He's right, Your Majesty. From a purely legal standpoint, her royal oath should be unbreakable.
Oh, she was just so beautiful. She deserves far better than me. A slimy old frog.
But you're not a slimy old frog. You're a prince, remember?
And a very handsome prince at that.
You're right. I am. I almost forgot. I'm a ribbit. Ribbit. Oh, I'm a prince.
You're a prince!
You're a
Prince!
Now, if Your Highness is ready, I suggest we proceed with Plan B.
Forward, Heinrich. Find me my princess. Ribbit. King's daughter, youngest one. Think on your promise still undone. Ribbit.
Oh, youngest daughter of the man, you got back what was lost. Now the scummy froggy's plan will follow at your cost. If you break your word, which at the well you swore, then is the poor froggy prince lost forevermore. Oh, evermore.
One mistake, my little prince. One word out of line to the royal family, and my pan shall sizzle with froggy legs.
Heinrich, why don't you look around for the bedchamber? We don't want the sorceress to interfere now that we're so close.
Right.
I am looking for the king's daughter, the youngest and fairest of them all.
Who on earth could that be?
Matilda, open the door, please.
Father, I don't want to do as your father says, Matilda. No.
Ribbit.
I told you once, and I'm not telling you again. Go away!
Well,
What is it, my little one? A giant come to take you away?
No, Father. Just a nasty little frog.
A frog? Did she say a frog, dearest?
I think so, yes. Matilda, I don't understand. What would a frog want from you?
And at this time of the day as well.
And so I gave him my promise, but I had no idea that's what he was going to ask me for.
Oh, please, fair princess. Don't you remember? You gave me your word. You promised me by the cool waters of the dark well.
That's it. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Oh, please, open the door and keep your word
That's
to
it.
me.
I've had enough of this. Matilda,
Yes, Father.
a promise made is a promise kept. Open the door.
Father?
At once.
Oh, thank you. Oh, what a very nice dining hall. My own at home.
Oh, it's just awful.
Yes? And what, pray, do you want?
We were there when your delightful young daughter gave her word to the prince.
Or rather, the frog.
Or rather, the frog that was a prince.
And we just want to make sure that she keeps her word, Your Majesty.
It's fine. They're friends of mine.
This is ridiculous. Matilda, will you please show this frog to the table and demonstrate that the promise of a princess is actually worth something?
Yes, Father.
Then, if no one has any objection, I would like to get on with my supper.
Excuse me, but I do actually need to be sitting at the table.
Listen, you're a frog. I'll throw something down to you. All right?
Matilda.
Oh, very well. Up you come then. There. Satisfied now?
Much better. Sorry, but could I just ask you to move your golden dish a bit nearer? Thank you. And your golden goblet? Wonderful. Now we're actually dining together, you see? Delicious. You have a wonderful chef. French? Now, for a drink from the golden goblet. Oh, I do beg your pardon.
So, is that it now?
Well, there's just one more thing.
I don't believe it.
It's a small matter. The small matter of your silken bed.
Rebby.
For me to sleep in.
Father, please! Do I have to go through with this? It's so humiliating.
She has dined with you. You have eaten and drunk from our golden goblets. Is it really necessary?
Well, I don't know.
He must. It was part of the deal.
Oh.
Oh, very well. Then, for heaven's sake, get on with it. You two, I entrust my daughter into your safekeeping. No more, no less than her given promise. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Majesty.
I want an end to this matter, and no misunderstandings later.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You've made me a laughingstock of the entire castle. How dare you do this to me?
I'm sorry. I really am. I wish I could explain properly.
Wait for me.
Right. You, and you. Over there in the corner. I have to change. And no peeking.
This is it, pal. You're almost there.
Rebby, and you can sleep off some of that wine.
But it's not just a matter of sleeping, you know. She has to kiss me, remember?
I knew it! That infernal witch!
Yo-Yo, she said no peeking.
I guessed as much. She's fallen asleep.
Quick, quick. She's fallen
What?
asleep.
Who has? Oh, the princess. The princess! But if she's asleep, how am I gonna kiss her?
Don't worry. We'll just wake her up.
But what if she gets angry?
We'll have to risk it. If he doesn't end up in the princess's bed soon, the sorceress may come back, and then he's done for. Come on!
Hello, dear lady.
Why are you whispering?
Because if I call any louder, I might wake her.
That's exactly what you're trying to do.
Oh, yes, so it is. Hello, Your Highness. Oh, it's no good. This isn't gonna work. I'm gonna be trapped as a frog forever.
There, try that.
What is it?
Help!
Get it
Help!
off me!
You're choking me.
Your Majesty!
Get away from me, you nasty, slimy little monster!
No! Please! Don't hurt him!
What did you do that for?
Oh, that really wasn't necessary.
He meant you no harm. That was a cruel thing to do.
I'm sorry, little frog. I didn't mean it. I promise.
So, just in time, I see, to collect my prize. Not yet!
Leave him alone!
He's found his princess!
She threw him against the wall. I saw it with my own eyes. He's mine now.
Your Highness!
Oh, Your Highness, look out!
She's coming for you, Edward!
I am the frog, I'm sitting in the pond. And all that I really, really want. My princess, just one kiss from you, and you will see that it is true that I'm a prince as well, oh darling. And this little kiss from you would change the world and change me too, and it would free me from this spell. Just kiss me.
Forgive me. What can I do? Tell me, how can I make it up to you?
Kiss him!
Yes!
Kiss the frog, and then you're even.
Are you serious?
Yes! Hurry!
Please.
Very well, then.
Yeah!
She did it! She did it! I don't believe it!
Yes, she did. She did!
Oh, she certainly did.
Matilda, my... Ribbit.
Edward, my prince.
Oh, forgive me. Force of habit. It'll take a while to,
No! Golden Prince Edward!
That handsome prince was once a frog.
Ha! Don't make me laugh.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Wait! Wait! Don't run away! Please!
Hey, that's my prince. I saw him first.
No, you did not! He's mine!
Onward, Heinrich! Speed us away!
I shall do more than that, my lord. Today we shall fly. As you have been freed, my lord, so have I.
Such loyalty. I could do with a servant like that. What do you say, Crocky?
Dream on, Yo-Yo.
Simsa. Simsala. Simsala Grim!
Hey! Give me your hand. I'll show you Wonderland. All our friends will be there, and joy will share. Give me your hand. I'll show you Wonderland. All our friends will be there, and joy will share.
And they all lived happily ever after.